Hello dear students, I am Richa Shakya, Assistant Professor from Noida Engineering Technology, Pharmacy Institute, Greater Noida. Today I am here to deliver a lecture on the topic from the subject Human Anatomy and Physiology, which code is a BP201T. So today's topic for the lecture is the organization of nervous system, neuron, neuroglia, classification and the properties of the nerve fiber. Basically, we at the end of the lecture we learn about or you learn about what is the nervous system, what is the basic classifications of the nervous system and what is the properties of the nerve fiber. So, basic question from these unit is classification of nervous system, what is the nervous system, what is the role of nervous system. These are the basic questions arises from this. So, now start. So, basically from the introduction part, the nervous system is a complex of interconnected system in which the larger system are composed of similar subsystems, each of which have a specific structure with a specific functions. Means what is nervous system? Nervous system is basically a complex compound system which coordinates with the body and perform the specific type of functions. Whenever any stimulus came into the body, means just like a sensory system, कुछ भी sense हुआ, sensory system से they sense and after that they transmit or they create an impulse and they transmit a message to the brain. And then what happened at that condition? The brain will interpret it, the brain will read out that functions and then it will perform, right. So, basically the nervous system is a complex, right. So, it is essential for the body coordinate. Whenever the nervous system is not properly done, so what happened at that time? The system is not proper organized, the sensory organs not properly generate, so body will disorientate, right. Now, functions of the nervous system. So, the functions of the nervous system, there are the three basic functions of the nervous system is sensory functions, integrative functions and motor functions. So, if we talk about the sensory functions, sensory means you are learn about the sensories, कोई भी चीज़ sense हो रही है, ठीक है. तो sensory functions, nervous system use its million of sensory receptors to monitor occurring both side or inside or outside the body. Those changes is known as the stimuli and gather the information is known as the sensory output. Means whenever there is a impulses reached in our body, they sense, ठीक है, they sense and they transmit that signals to the brain. They transmit that signals to the brain and then they coordinate with the brain. Then the brain read out that function, ठीक है. So, this is a sensory functions. Then second one is the integrative functions. Integrative functions means nervous system process, interpret the sensory input and make the decision input, make about what should the body have to do. Means whenever the functions, whenever the impulses are arise, then the brain will decode. Decode means उस मैसेज को ओपन अप करना. ब्रेन अपने आप में उस मैसेज को रीड आउट करेगा कि अभी हमें बॉडी को क्या फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करवाने हैं, राइट. सो इंटीग्रेटिव फंक्शंस मीन्स द ब्रेन interpret or to analyze that function, that what can do for the body for the proper function, ठीक है. So, this is a interpretation. So, this process is known as the integration, right. Now, motor functions is a nervous system that send the information to muscles, glands and organs so they can respond correctly, such as muscular contraction, granular secretions. Means whenever the impulses transmit from the brain after the interpretation, means after the interpretation जो भी brain ने एक ऑर्डर दिया, ठीक है, वो ऑर्डर क्या उस ऑर्डर के अकॉर्डिंगली हमारी बॉडी परफॉर्म करेगी. जस्ट लाइक बाहर बहुत ज़्यादा कोल्ड टेम्परेचर है या फिर बहुत ज़्यादा हीट टेम्परेचर है, ठीक है, तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली क्या होगा कि बहुत ज़्यादा कोल्ड है तो हमारी जो स्किन है, स्किन इज़ ऑल्सो सेंसरी ऑर्गन, राइट. सो स्किन क्या, अगर स्किन से जो भी बाहर का एनवायरनमेंट है स्किन को सेंस करेगी और ब्रेन तक मैसेज पहुंचाएगी कि आउटर साइड का टेम्परेचर और इनर साइड के टेम्परेचर में देयर इज़ अ लॉट ऑफ वेरिएशन. उसके अकॉर्डिंगली ब्रेन इंटरप्रेट करेगा और फिर हाइपोथैलेमस सेंटर्स को एक्टिवेट करेगा जिसकी वजह से बॉडी में हीट अप होना शुरू करते हैं, ठीक. तो दिस इज़ अ मोटर फंक्शंस. नाउ if we talk about the classification of the nervous system, so basically the nervous system is classified into the three basic categories: central nervous system, peripheral nervous system and autonomic nervous system. ठीक है. सेंट्रल मीन्स सेंट्रलाइज्ड, सेंट्रलाइज मीन्स जो कि हर एक को कंट्रोल कर रहा है, राइट. सेंट्रलाइज मीन्स जो कि हर चीज को कंट्रोल कर रहा है, दैट इज सेंट्रलाइज. पेरिफेरल मीन्स साइड बाय साइड, right. So central nervous system is again, central nervous system is divided into two subparts, that is the brain and the spinal cord. This is the main. CNS is divided into the brain and spinal cord, and then this brain is again divided into the three subparts, that is the forebrain, midbrain and the hindbrain, right, which we covered in the upcoming sections. Now forebrain again divided into the two subparts, cerebrum and the olfactory lobes, right. Then again this cerebrum is again divided into the four parts: frontal lobe, temporal lobe, parietal lobe, and last one is the occipital lobe, right. So the brain is divided into three parts: forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain, and then the cerebrum is divided into the frontal, temporal, parietal and the occipital. So this is about the CNS. So CNS is divided into the brain, spinal cord, and this brain is divided into the forebrain, midbrain, hindbrain. Now if we talk about the peripheral nervous system or PNS, right, it is divided into the two subparts, that is known as cranial nerves and the spinal nerves, right. Cranial nerves again they have 12 pairs. There are the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and 31 pairs of spinal nerve. Now last one is the autonomic nervous system. Autonomic nervous system is again divided into the two subparts: sympathetic and parasympathetic. Sympathetic means fight, fright and flight. Three factors, ठीक है, जिसमें कि हमारी बॉडी इमीडिएट एक्शन करती है, फाइट, फ्राइट एंड फ्लाइट. नेक्स्ट वन इज पैरासिम्पैथेटिक नर्वस सिस्टम. इट मीन्स द बॉडी ट्राई टू रेस्ट, ठीक है. ईट एंड अपनी हमारी जो बॉडी होती है आगे के फंक्शंस के लिए अपने आप को प्रिपेयर करती है. ईट एंड डाइजेस्ट, रेस्ट एंड डाइजेस्ट, ठीक. तो दिस इज अबाउट द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ नर्वस सिस्टम. नाउ if we talk about the according to their functions, so according to their functions the central nervous system divided into the brain and spinal cord. The main function of this CNS is to integrate and control centers. Integrate means, I already told you that integrate means to interpret, to analyze, right. So integrate and control all over body function. Now this is a peripheral nervous system. So peripheral nervous system contains cranial nerves and spinal nerves, and which communicate, communication, it is a communication line between the CNS and rest of the body part, right. Now there are again two things, that is a sensory neurons and the motor neurons, or a sensory division or a motor division. So basically sensory means afferent. Afferent, always remember one thing, that whenever you learn about the sensory और motor, so sensory means afferent, means जो भी मैसेज है वो ब्रेन की तरफ जा रहा है, ठीक है. देयर इज अ कंफ्यूजन बिटवीन द व्हाट इज अ मोटर और व्हाट इज अ सेंसरी, तो ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस पॉइंट. afferent means all the impulses, all the senses go from the sensory organs to the brain, right. And motor is efferent. efferent means जो भी इंटीग्रेशन के बाद ब्रेन जो भी एक्शंस दिए हैं, जो भी इम्पल्सेस आए हैं, या फिर जो भी इंटीग्रेशन के बाद ब्रेन ने हमारे साथ कोऑर्डिनेट किया है, बॉडी के लिए कोऑर्डिनेट किया है, दैट इज अ मोटर. नाउ sympathetic division. So the sympathetic division is mobilize the body system during the fight, flight and flight. Means जब भी हम कुछ प्रॉब्लम होता है तो एकदम से हमारी बॉडी जब इमीडिएट एक्शन परफॉर्म करती है, whenever the body need to immediate action, so this action is done by the sympathetic nervous system, and this is thus because of fight, flight and flight. Now autonomic nervous system is a visual motor and it is a involuntary, right. Involuntary means the action which doesn't in our control, just our heart rate, breathing rate, our visual organ functions, these are not in our control, these all are involuntary control, okay. So just like examples are CNS conduct the cardiac impulses, and smooth muscles, gland secretion of the hormones, these all are not in our control. Now last one, the somatic nervous system. So this somatic nervous system is conduct the impulses from CNS to the skeletal muscles, and these are the voluntary, and these are involuntary. So voluntary means which is in our control, ठीक है. कोई भी पर्सन है, बहुत तेज़ी से रनिंग कर रहा है, कुछ कर रहा है, तो वो अपने आप को होल्ड कर सकता है. बट अगर हार्ट रेट इंक्रीज हो रही है, रेस्पिरेटरी रेट इंक्रीज हो रही है, इट डजेंट इन अवर कंट्रोल, राइट. सो दिस इज अबाउट द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ नर्वस सिस्टम. नाउ there are the different types of nerve cells. There are the different types of nerve cells which makes the nervous system. ठीक है, there are the different types of nerve cells which makes the nervous system. Basically these are the neuron cells and the glial cells. Neuron cell and glial cell, basically they combine with each other and they forms the structure of the nervous system. So now neurons, what is neurons? Neurons is a specialized cell of nervous system signaling along that the nerve fibers called as axon. ठीक है, neurons are the specialized cells of the nervous system of a signal called as a axon, which communicate with the another cells, right, which communicate with the another cells by releasing the chemical known as the neurotransmitters, ठीक, and neurotransmitters at the cell junctions known as synapse. Okay, so this is the axon, neurotransmitters and synapse. Now glial cells, what is glial cells? Glial cells are the supporting cells, ठीक है. Glial cells are the supporting cells, just like it is also known as a glia or a nervous, which is found in the nervous tissue. The basic difference between the neurons and the neuroglia is neuron always conduct or it is able to flow the current, but glial cells never help or it never conduct the current or conduction system. It is a supporting cells. Now there are the types of neuron. There are the three types of neuron cells: unipolar, bipolar and the multipolar. ठीक है. So what is unipolar? Unipolar, it has a cell body of cyton from which arises a single short branch called as nucleate that immediately divide the dendrite or receiving the branch of the axonic transmitting branch. Now bipolar, the neuron has a cell body from which arise two nucleate called dendron and the axon, and last one is the multipolar, which from cell body which arise the many dendrites along with the one axon. So this is a diagram of the multipolar. ठीक है, यहाँ पे there is a number of dendrite with single axon, sorry, single cell body. This is a cell body and this is 2, and last one this bipolar, this is a bipolar and this is a unipolar. Unipolar में this is a single branch and after that it divide into two parts. It is also known as a pseudo unipolar. ठीक है, it is also known as a pseudo unipolar. Now if we talk about the glial cells, so glial cells is of different types, basically it's of 6 types, in which 4 from the which are found in the CNS and 2 found in the PNS. So 4 are found in the central nervous system and 2 found in the peripheral nervous system. Now the cells which are found in the CNS, these are the types of glial cells. So one of the providing a support to the neurons, so CNS is known as the astrocytes. It is named just because of astro. Astro means it is star shape. If you able to see this diagram, it is star shape. ठीक है, so that's why it is known as the astrocytes. Astrocytes have a many processes extending from their cell body, not axon or dendrite like neurons, just a cell extensions. These are not a dendrites, these are only a extensions. Now those process of extension to interact with the neuron blood vessels, connective tissues covering the CNS to the perimeter. Now oligodendrocytes, so oligodendrocytes are found in the nervous system. These are also supporting cells, and which is a branch of, this is a cell of branch. Oligo means few, डेंड्रो मीन्स ब्रांच एंड साइट मीन्स सेल. इसमें जो भी बहुत जो सेल्स हैं बहुत कम ब्रांचेस होंगे. ठीक है, these cells have few extension from the cell body, each one reach out and surrounds the axon, insulate the myelin. One oligodendrocyte will provide myelin for multiple axon segments, either the same or for the separation of the axon. Now microglia, microglia is named as the micro, so it is a smaller in size, and the main function of the microglia is for the macrophages. Whenever the pathogens enter into the central nervous system or a nervous system, so these microglia cells are engulfed that pathogen and they perform the defense mechanism of the nervous system. So these are referred as the CNS resident macrophages. Ependymal cells, so these ependymal cells are glial cells that filter the blood and make the CSF, right. These ependymal cells, the main function of ependymal cells is to make the CSF fluid, and ependymal cells line into the ventricles, ventricles of the brain. ठीक है, यहाँ पर जो ependymal cells होती हैं, they are able to form a CSF. Now, the cells of the glial cells which are present in the PNS, that is the peripheral nervous system, these are first is a satellite, right. So, satellite cells are found in the sensory and autonomic ganglia where they surrounded the cell bodies of the neurons. This account for the same, this account on the based on the name appearance according to the microscope. They provide support performing similar functions in the periphery as the astrocytes do in the central nervous system, except of course they establish in the blood brain barrier. Now, Schwann cells, they are the second type of glial cells which insulate the axon with myelin in the periphery. Schwann cells different than the oligodendrocytes. In the Schwann cells, they wrap a portion of the axon segments and no other. ठीक है, oligodendrocytes have a process which reach out the multiple axon segments which entire Schwann cells on the one segment. Now, neuron, what is neuron? So, neuron is the central of the function of the nervous system in the extensive network of specialized cells called as neurons. ठीक है? So, central to the function of the nervous system is the extensively networked specialized cells called as neurons, and these neurons are able to communicate with one to another cells, right. This is a basic function of the neuron. They help to communicate with the one neuron to the another neuron, and after that they perform the particular function of the body. This is a structure of the neuron. This is a basic structure of the neuron. So, this is a cell body. This is a cell body. In this cell there are entire cell organelles, just like endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, dendrites, dendritic branches, means all the cell organelles which is present in the cell is present in this area, and this is known as the cell body. These axons are, these extensions are known as the dendritic branches. Now, this this long line structure is known as the axon, and this axon is covered with the myelinated sheath. This is covered with myelinated sheath. ठीक है? And after that there is a axon terminal. When the impulses arises from here to here, this is a axon terminal. Now, this is a definitions of dendrite. Dendrites conduct the signals toward the cell body. Axons usually cell fibers, which is a conducting zone, and axon ending, which is a cluster of branches which is function as a relay signals to the extension of the neuron cells. Now, properties of the nerve fiber. So, the properties of the nerve fiber are excitability, means they are able to excite, or to produce the stimulus is applied. A nerve fiber demonstrate a change activity from its resting stage. Okay. So, conductivity, this is able to conduction, this is able to do the conduction system. Refractive period, we will discuss about the refractive period and the reflective periods in the next lecture. Thank you.